Madam Speaker, I rise today in honor of Mrs. Margarete Holm, the widow of U.S. Army Captain Arnie Holm, a Waterford, Connecticut native who went missing in the jungles of Vietnam 38 years ago. Last Thursday, Margarete and Captain Holm's sister, Meg Brewster, who have been heroic in their efforts to search for Captain Holm, traveled to Crystal City, Virginia for a family update conference organized by the Department of Defense. During the conference, which took place during votes in this House, members of the U.S. Army presented Mrs. Holmes with a POW MIA commemorative medal to honor the next of kin for those Americans who are missing or unaccounted for in Southeast Asia. Although authorized by Congress in 1983, Mrs. Holmes did not receive her medal until last week. For Margarete, who has tirelessly supported the cause of POW MIAs locally in Connecticut and across the country, this medal is a long overdue recognition of her loss. Although I was unable to be with her during the presentation, I spoke to her last night to let her know how important she and all those who are still waiting for their loved ones to return home are to me and my colleagues in this House. To Margarete, Meg, and to all those still waiting for their loved ones to return home, please know that, as the POW MIA flag says, you are not forgotten, not by the members of this Congress, not by the men and women of our military, and certainly not by your fellow Americans. I yield back.